Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and today we are playing Sunhaven. And we just got back. I made a little trip over to the Elven City. Don't worry, I didn't stay for long, but I did buy a whole bunch of stuff. So we've got a third barn, as you'll notice. Now let's take a quick peek inside here real quick. Oh, okay, we've got the feeder set up. There's no food yet. I've got to get that put in there. Actually, I've got a little bit. But as you can clearly see in my inventory, we've got some new visitors here. So I went ahead and bought a bunch of these little guys. Let's put them all in our inventory bar. Perfect. So we've got 4 baby stumps and 2 silk moths. Okay. So we're going to be getting from this barn plenty of wood and silk. So that's going to be huge. The silk's going to be big money makers for us. Oh, I hope it is. It's fabled silk. Interesting. I was kind of hoping it was the other kind, but I don't know. Maybe I can use the fabled silk for something else. Now, the wood itself is just regular wood, so that's incredible. The baby stumps are the best. There we go. Now, I do have another baby stump over in the other side, or in the other barn, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just leave him in there. It does not matter at all. He's mixed in with the cows and the chickens, but he'll be okay over there, I think. He's going to live a lonely life. But another thing, too, is I am going to fix this barn right here. I'm going to move it forward. But that's it. I made a mistake. We're not going to talk about it. Everything's good to go. One day when we don't have to worry about money, I'll fix that. So let's go ahead and harvest everything. I do have some animal feed being cooked up right now in one of our crafting stations, so I need to grab that. Make sure that our newest members of the farm don't pass away. But let's see. Oh, I also want to get this stuff out of my hotbar here. Yeah, I'm curious to see what we can do with this fabled silk. I'm not 100% that I can do anything with it here. I might have to take it over to the Elven farm, maybe set up some crafting there. Like I said, when I bought the moths, I wasn't sure, but yeah, it looks like it's not the regular silk. But let's just go and look real quick. Let's see. Is there... Oh, I picked up another net right there, too. We got to get that laid. I'm trying to max everything out, you know. It's like I want full barn animal capacity. I want full fish capacity here. Oh, look at that. Okay, I still need one more of those nets. Not bad, though. Not bad. Yeah, because if we're going to be making money left and right, we need to be at full capacity, don't we? So let's put the wood away. Beautiful. Actually, you know what? Hold on. No. We're not putting that wood away. I'm taking that wood, and I'm going to burn it. That's right. We're turning it into coal because I'm turning all my coal into fire crystals. Because, as you guys are probably well aware, we need it for mithril and the sunite ore. Do I only have 5 sunites? I feel like I should have way more than that. Wait, is it split into a different chest? Yeah, look at this. I think initially I thought sunite was like a crystal or a jewel or something. Yeah, the havenite's in there too. Oh, this is a gem, actually. It says a beautiful gem. This is ore, though. How the hell did all this end up in the wrong chest? I must have just dumped it off, being lazy. There we go. These belong in here, though. But I will grab those because we're going to craft up a few more bars. I've become obsessed with getting myself geared up. And as you can see, boom, boom. Speaking of gearing up, we are well on our way. So there's some legs and some gloves. Now let's see. Yep, they have a little bonus on them. So they both get +3 to spell damage, which is pretty cool. That's just from a skill perk I have where every piece of armor I craft up gets a little bonus perk on it. Okay, so let's get the fire crystals going. It's not many. It's not many at all. I can craft up 1 bar of sunite. Or I can do 2 more mithril bars. I'm kind of just saving the sunite. I know I can do it slowly, but the fire crystals are so precious at this point. I really have to save them for my mithril stuff, at least until we get full mithril tools and armor. But we do have 1 more key left to open up the final level of the mines, permanently open it. We've been there and visited, but yeah, like I say, It's not permanently open just yet, but I do want to do something a little bit different today since we've been spending so much time in the mines and on the farm lately. I figure we can try something new, maybe. Maybe some questing. Let's see, head north in Nelvari and go around at the Grand Tree. We could go ahead and do this quest. Go over to back to the Elven City. Now I've talked about how I want to maintain this farm at least for the first year before we really delve into the Elven stuff, but it doesn't mean I can't complete the quest. I just don't want to like focus on a second farm right away. So let's fly over there. I wish there was some sort of cutscene that showed us flying on the Griffin or something, like a little, interlude. But no, we just arrive magically. It's just fine. That's fine. But I've got kind of a little walk here to go. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, so we're right here, and I got to get myself up to right there where the question mark is. So just take me a moment. Wait, Lily's sitting outside. Oh, let's talk to her real quick. Interesting. All right, Lily. I'm not going to be doing any picking up or looting of this stuff because I don't want to clutter up my inventory. And I don't have much use for it right away. I should, like I say, spend a little time looking into the fabled silk, what we can do with that here. But for now, we're here for one reason and one reason only. Let's head over here. Oh, someone left me a comment too, mentioning that the mounts, talking about the mounts, that they will change daily in the store. So we might get a different selection the next time we go back there, which is interesting. Good to know. But I think I spent a bunch of the mana orbs, well, I know I did, on those animals, so I've got to kind of restock. All right, you still in Nivara? You better watch where you're going, Ryan. You're in our sacred tree. I'm here to meet with Gorwin. First of all, it's Elder Gorwin, and he's all the way at the top of the tree in the council room right now, hard at work and not to be bothered. How do I reach him? You don't, okay? Didn't you hear me? He's at the top of the grand tree in the council room. There's no way someone like you can get up there. Why, Wesley? Could always just take the wind lift. No, Slate, I've never read or heard about any outsider using the wind lift. We absolutely cannot throw out years of tradition like that. Now that seems a little harsh, don't you think, Wes? Upholding traditions isn't harsh. This is the sacred grand tree of Nelvari. It doesn't matter what you think, the traditions of Nelvari must always come first. Wesley's a stickler. Well, I need to speak with Goran. Could I use that wind lift? I have to apologize, but unfortunately I'm not able to just ignore Wesley's wishes. Is there any other way I could reach him? Without using the wind lift? All right, if you really need it that badly, there is another way up the tree. Well, long ago, before the wind lift was created, there was another way of ascending the tree, but it hasn't been used in a really long time. The council had platforms built on the outside of the tree for Nelvarians to walk on, so that anyone could come or go to the council room. And what happened? Well, it was stable and safe, but we haven't needed to use it in many years. Left in such disrepair, I'm afraid most of it has crumbled away. Frankly, taking that path would be downright dangerous. Where can I find it? If you're really sure about this, you can find the doorway to the old path right up the stairs. Just be careful. There's a reason it has been used in hundreds of years, you know. Thanks for the warning. I think we already took this path when I was exploring. We did some jumping around and stuff outside the tree, so we'll see. We did get blocked, though, but that was just because we were like right on the cusp of entering the dragon's door or whatever. This looks like a hole. Oh, that's the wind lift. Yeah, we're not worried about that right now. What are you selling? Oh, he's got a theory. Oh, get a little affection from him. There we go. Interesting. I thought he was a vendor standing in front of that stall like that, but I was wrong. Okay, here we go. This is, yeah, we did go over here because there was a chest over there we opened and stuff. This is easy. And I do know from experience that if you fall off here, it's not a big deal. All right, let's go in there. There we go. There's the chunky snackoon who's injured, and this is where we got stopped last time, but looks like we can go through now. So I assume the council meeting is just over here. Boink. Enter. Oh, there's the door. All right. Super simple. Here we go. Cutscene. Oh, is that you, Ryan? What are you doing coming from the old path? Why didn't you take the wind lift? Wesley told me I wasn't allowed to use it. I see. And Wesley gets right up here. Gorwin, I'm sorry. I told Ryan they weren't allowed to use our sacred wind lift, but they climbed right up the tree anyway. Oh, Wesley, Ryan is welcome to use the wind lift as they require. It is no more restricted to them than you or I. Besides that, I invited Ryan here days ago. You should have known better, my apprentice. I thought Wesley was your assistant. He is, though he is also my apprentice. He means well, truly, but he still has much to learn, such as how to treat guests and friends. From now on, you are permitted to use our wind lift whenever you need, Ryan. Grumble, grumble. Did you say something, Wesley? No, Elder Gorwin. Excellent. I'm sure you know that I did not ask you to come see me just so my apprentice could hinder you. You are about to meet Nivara, the world dragon. This is a moment that should be commemorated, don't you think? I think so. I'm pleased to see that we are so like-minded. In all my time as elder, someone from a place like Sunhaven has never communed with Nivara. For me, it is a momentous occasion, and so I want to offer you this. What is it? It's a branch plucked from the very crown of our grand tree. Consider it something of a blessing from me to you. It's a branch from the grand tree? With this branch, the grand tree of Nelvari will always be with you. Consider it a token of my friendship. In time, I hope that friendship will extend to all of Nelvari, but I am very old, and age has made me good at waiting, so I don't mind waiting. I hope so, too. Well, anyway, thank you for visiting me, Ryan. I wanted to impart this one small piece of Nelvari onto you before you met the World Dragon. It may be a humble token, but I hope that the small fortitude it imparts will aid you during your time in Nelvari and all of your journeys beyond. Thank you, Elder Gorwin. Then please waste no more time, Ryan. The World Dragon awaits your presence in the sanctuary to the north. All right, here we go. What did we get exactly? I don't see it. Oh, look. Sunite key. There's another chest that requires a sunite. Let's see, what is this? Interesting. Neat. Examine. Anything worthwhile here that we can examine? Probably not. Okay, so what are we doing? Going up to the wind lift, I guess, or... Okay. Did that take us down? It did. All right, we're going back up the wind lift here. Just kind of figuring things out. Don't know. I don't see a door to the north. Oh. Is this it here? Okay, here's an exit. This is the way we came, though, wasn't it? Meet Nivara in her sanctuary to the north of the Grand Tree. So this is us right here. So does that mean we have to go back down? And yeah, it looks like it. Okay, quest turn in. There it is. Whoopsie. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, we are almost there, but I did just find this crescent with 15 orbs in it for one adamant key. I don't know about that. But here we are. So enter Elder Gorwin and says Nivara is ready to train me. May I pass? Hello? I can let no one see Nivara, but the Elder told me I could see Nivara. Can't think right. Are you okay, Iris? The creature's eyes dull slightly and no longer seems to notice you. It said the name Iris. Maybe you should ask Iris what's wrong with him. Okay. Talk to Iris. Right here at the World Tree. Let's go right back inside real quick. There we go. Alright, there's Iris. All these tree stump seeds, man, I want to start chopping them down. Wilt is acting funny. I was worried about that. The tree folk have been having problems lately. I'm not entirely certain why it's happening, but that's a problem for another day. Right now, Wilt needs our help, or else he'll fall dormant and need an infusion of mana. Time is of the essence, so you need to go quickly in the forest right outside Nivara. You'll find soul sap. They look a lot like normal trees, though their sap has powerful qualities that we can use to aid wilt. Chop the soul sap trees down and bring me 6 soul saps. Can you do that? I'd go with you, but it's best I stay in Navara, okay? Remember, you can find soul sap trees all through the forest outside of town. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go grab some soul sap. Okay, so I think I see some trees right here that are sparkling. There we go. We just got a soul sap from that one. Take out some of these full-grown ones. There's another one that has the sap on it. There we go. One swing and we take those trees down. That's crazy. I think that's just because it's part of the quest, but not necessarily because of our awesome axe, but maybe it is. You never know. Oh my god. Could there be some more enemies over here? Jeez. Alright, let's get this one. How many did she say she needed? 6? Yeah. Oh, what? Did we get one? No, only the 3. Okay, keep looking. No, not there. At least we're getting some decent wood out of this. Of course, it's elven wood, so I don't know how valuable it is to us at the moment, but I'm sure in the future we'll need it. Alright, let me keep looking around. Is this one with soul sap, or I think it's just got stuff on it? Yeah, that's not a soul sap one yet. Alright, now we have the sap, and it is time to return to Iris. Oop, there's some blueberries over here. Let me grab these. I did do a lot of scavenging while I was out there, so I picked up a bunch of stuff that I wanted to avoid, but hey, I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. So where is she? Looks like she's back up here by the tree again. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so one of the things I think they can improve is the length of these load screens. They're a little bit long, but hey, you know, there's just a lot of stuff going on the screen too, probably. So anyway, here we go. Iris, alright, that enchantment. I've added this to the sap. It will be more than enough to kickstart Wilt and get him going. What? Oh, just rub it all over him. It'll work, trust me. Alright, I'll give it a try. Let's go rub some sap on this tree. It should be right over here. Alright, cutscene. Here we go. Here you go, Wilt. I have some yummy sap for you. You smear the sap all over Wilt. As you do, the sap quickly absorbs into the rough bark of his body. As soon as most of the sticky sap is absorbed, Wilt shakes awake. I find. I've felt big tired for short moment. Thankful it was only 1 week. Now I wake again. I am tree, week is short. Oh, right. What is it you need? I'm here to see Nivara. Elder Gorwin said I can pass. Yes, new student of Nivara. Roots told me everything. You pass now. Awesome. Pretty sweet. Wilt shakes gently and happily, the enchanted sap fully soaked, absorbed into his bark. Could there have been a link between the Guardian's dormancy and the spread of darkness? Whatever the cause, Wilt seems to be in high spirits now. See you, Wilt. Alright, that was good. Let's go. Meet this dragon. Everybody's so impressed with this guy. We'll make our own mind up about him. I am going to harvest the trees, though, on the way, of course. There we go. Oh, fluttery little light bulbs in the air. Okay, let's go. Dragon? Not yet. There he is. Oh, my goodness. He is majestic. Look at his horns. You need a trim, buddy. Welcome to my sanctuary, Ryan. I've heard much of your travels. Hello, World Dragon. Greetings. I have awaited your arrival ever since Elias told me of your coming. That road that I led here was not an easy one, though you traversed it safely. You have an admirable tenacity. I am Nivara, the World Dragon. My home is here among the elves of Nelvari. They are my friends, but I also count them as my family. I would consider you the same, Ryan, if you would only allow me to see your innermost self. Are you going to ask me questions? If you are willing to answer, Ryan, I'm ready. Thank you. Please clear your mind now and answer with your truest feelings. Ryan, what has brought you to Nelvari? Elios guided me. I wanted to see the city. I am here to get stronger. I see you wish to grow, just as life does. No matter what you live for, we are all connected on a deep, basic level, a desire to make ourselves better. I just want to make the world a better place. The power to change the world starts with the power to change oneself. You will grow stronger, and as you do, you will be able to make the world ever better. I am beginning to see why Elias saw such potential in you. What do you see in me, Nivara? Like Elios, I see much potential in you. Potential is a seed that must be nurtured. All of Nelvari that you see around was no more than seeds before we nurtured to growth. If you wish to receive my lessons, I will teach them to you. Just as a tree that grows grand and strong, you will grow too, little sprout. You think I'm a sprout? I see all of my pupils as sprouts, eager to grow and learn. I guess that makes me a sprout. For a flash of a moment, you think you catch the very edges of Nivara's mouth perk into a faintest smile as she looks down at you, her gaze seeming almost motherly. Very well. Speak to me when you are prepared for your lessons, Ryan. We will begin as soon as you wish. I understand, Nivara. Awesome. Let's take the mana orbs. Yeah, I need those. Okay, so quest start. Let's just talk to her. I'm ready. What do we do? Little Sprout, shall we begin your first lesson? Very well. In nature, all things operate under a set of principles. Life is a push and pull of factors that work with and against each other. But in the end, they all find a balance. I want to impart 3 lessons upon you. This will be the first. Do not worry, Ryan. All of Nelvari shall help you learn each of these lessons. In a forest, no one grows alone. Nelvari will teach me? All living things have their own perspectives. It is part of what makes you who you are. Understanding one's own perspective is important, but it is also important to understand the perspective of others. So, Little Sprout, the first lesson of balance is perspective. Nelvari is built upon the principle, and many of its citizens reflect that, just as you will when our lesson is complete. I understand. Nivara inclines her head towards you and suddenly feels as if a wave of tranquility were washing upon you. That is good to hear, Ryan. This lesson should be all the easier if you are already understand this much. 2 of my brightest pupils live here in Nelvari. One is Iris, the enchantress whose enchantments brought life to the tree guardians. The second is Vaughn, the air mage, whose magic helped construct the wind lift. Both have a perspective on the world outside Nelvari, though they are greatly the opposite of one another. I have asked the 2 to ask something of you that would demonstrate their perspectives. Seek them out and learn their perspectives. Sure thing, Nivara. Talking to a dragon like, yeah, okay, you got it. It's funny. Okay, so speak to Iris and learn what she has to say, and then I imagine we'll have to go talk to the other guy. Sounds interesting. All right, so we've met the world dragon. We've got a few more quests to complete up here in Elf Town, but it is getting late, so I'm going to head back home. Like I said, we are going to manage the one main garden for now before we switch over here. But, you know, when I talked about socializing in the second year, it didn't necessarily mean it had to be in Sunhaven. You know, if we want to strike up a relationship with Iris here, we might as well. But anyway, I think we're going to progress this quest for a little while longer, you know, maintaining our farm in between. But it's going to have to wait for the next episode, guys. We're going to continue it tomorrow. I appreciate everybody stopping by and watching here. Hit that like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Leave me a message down there for the algorithm, and I will see you guys on the next episode.